Hello everybody, son Adelaja here. I'm back to talk about my charge to Nigeria and Nigerians. Today I'm going to be talking about salaries of Nigerian president, the vice president, the state governors and their deputies. Because there have been so much talk these days and Nigerians are not happy and they have been protesting against the salary of our government officials. And now I think the government is beginning to listen, or they are trying to listen, and the commission that is in charge of of determining the revenue of the government officials, I think they call them RMAFC, Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission. That is what they call them. And I think they are right now, they said they are now going to begin to look into the salaries of government officials and try to review them and try to change some of the things that Nigerians have been complaining about. So, so this message is actually to this Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission. I hope that this will get to them, that Nigerians are crying and Nigerians are living on less than $1 a day. And if that is the situation, that our politicians shouldn't be living like in paradise, in heaven, while the people that elected them, that they are there for, are living in hell. So just for everybody that is listening to us, maybe you want to find out what is the salary of our president, President Muhammadu Buhari's income. What would be the president's income, annual take-home pay, including his allowances? Right now, the pay of president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is 14 million. Personally, I don't think that this is too much, because this is the whole thing he gets in a year. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the senators with their allowances and they might be receiving much more than this. Now let's let's see how much the president receives in a month. According to my information, the president receives less than 1.2. Let's say 1,200,000. Let's say something like that is what the president receives in a year, in a month. That's 1.1 million naira in a month. So that's not too bad. But when you go and look at the senators, and even if they are receiving, each one of them is receiving something like this, and there are hundreds of them, then that's where the problem is. But when it's only just one president, and it's not bad. For the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, so he receives 12 million. So the president receives 14 million in a year, the vice president receives 12 million in a year. And every month he receives 1 million naira in a month. It's just a little bit less than that of the president. Okay, now let's look at what the governors are supposed to be receiving, officially. So the president receives 14 million a year. The vice president receives 12 million, but the governors each governor receives like 8 million, so close to 8 million in a year. But the problem is that we have 36 of those. So if you multiply that 8 million by 36, then you discover why we have problem. But every month a governor is supposed to receive 650,000 every month. But that is, by the time you look at the allowances is even more. Now let's go to the deputy governors. So what do they receive? The deputy governors receive annually 7.3 million annually, and they also receive, so the governors receive 7.8, 7.7 million in a year. But the deputy governors receive also 7.3. So just a little bit less than the governor. And then the monthly salary is 616,000 every month, while the governor's annual monthly salary is 648,000 every month. But all of them have a lot of privileges apart from the salaries, and those are the concerns that Nigerians have. So I hope that this commission that is in charge of salaries and the take home of all our politicians will review them so that they will begin to receive just like the civil servants receive. Let them receive, let the politicians be paid like the civil servants. So we are calling upon the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission to do something about this urgently. For the love of God, church and nation, peace. Sunday Adelaja here. If you believe in nation building principles, please like this video, share it with your friends, and let's change our nations together.